Hey there, welcome to the video. Today I have something exciting to share with you. I found a $1,000 per month best-selling, low-content KDP book niche that's incredibly easy to make. Whether you're new to Amazon KDP or you're looking to expand your publishing portfolio, this niche could definitely add on to another profitable passive stream of income. Now, if this is your first time here, my name is Jeff, and this channel is all about becoming self-sufficient when it comes to making money online. So if this sounds interesting to you, feel free to give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and turn on that notification bell so you can be notified whenever I release a new video. With that being said, let's get right to it. Now, here's the kicker. This seller making $1,000 a month is only coming from one book. Imagine that, one simple book bringing in 4 figures monthly. What makes this niche even better is that the interiors are easy to create. You don't need any design experience or special skills to get started. If you can drag, drop, and click, you can do this. In this video, I'm not only going to reveal what this niche is, but I'm also going to show you why it's so profitable and, most importantly, why you should take it seriously. Now, before we dive into this niche itself, let's talk about the foundation of success on Amazon KDP, which is niche validation. This step is crucial, and it's where many beginners go wrong. So what exactly is niche validation? Well, it's about answering one key question. Is this niche worth your time? You don't want to invest hours creating a book only to find out that no one's interested. To validate a niche, you need to look at 2 things: demand and competition. First, ask yourself if there are enough people searching for this type of book. If a niche has high demand, well, that's a green flag. But here's the catch. You don't want the competition to be so fierce that your book gets buried. The sweet spot is gonna lie in finding a niche that has enough interest but also leaves room for you to stand out. By doing this research up front, you're setting yourself up for success and saving yourself from wasting time on niches that just don't deliver. So the niche that we're talking about today is the Money Savings Challenge book. So if you haven't heard of this niche before, this is basically a logbook or a money tracker book to basically help people save money. Now, the first thing that you're gonna notice on my screen is this purple bar. This is on pretty much every one of my niche videos. This is called Titan's Quick View, and it's a free extension available on the Chrome Web Store. But basically, it's gonna give you a lot of information when it comes to niche research. So this one will give you a niche score. They use their own algorithm right here. It also gives you the exact total results. Notice this says 1,616, but on Amazon, it says just over 1,000. So it's really helpful to see the exact total results. It also gives you other information like exact matches for this keyword, how many books are independently published, meaning how many books are KDP books, the average bestsellers rank on the first page, the average reviews, and the average price. Now, the very first thing that I always look at when I'm doing niche research is going to be the total results. Right here, we see 1,616. And when I'm doing my niche research, I like to look for 3 specific things. The first thing is going to be with the competition. So I like to look for search results that have about 1,000 or less, because this is going to tell me that the competition is not so high or not so competitive. Number 2, I look for demand. And so in order to do this, I look for 3 or more KDP books that all have a BSR or a bestsellers rank of 300,000 or below, because this is going to tell me that these books are selling right now, which means that there is demand for this niche. And number 3, I'm looking for a niche score that's provided by Titan's Quick View of at least 50. So back here on Amazon, and we see total results of 1,616. So that's still about 1,000. It's closer to 2,000, but for me, it's still okay. So this is a decent amount of total results, which means that you still have a good chance of getting ranked on the first page here of Amazon so that your book can be seen and hopefully sold. Now, the second thing, if you remember, has to do with the demand. And so the way to do that, or the way that I do that, is I go through the books here and I look for KDP books specifically. So if you notice, this one is not a KDP book. These are from other publishers. And I'm not really looking at this because I am not really competing with this type of book. So the first KDP book, or the first independently published book, is this one right here. And we know this because under publisher, it says independently published. And if we look at the bestsellers rank, it is well below that 300,000 that I'm looking for. It's ranking in at 15,000, also has the bestsellers badge. So I know this book is very popular. So now I just look for at least 2 more of these types of books. This one right here, independently published and has a bestsellers rank of 178,000. So this book is also selling very well. More books from other publishers, but then there's this one right here, independently published with a BSR of 35,000 and the bestsellers badge right there. So that's already 3 books that satisfy that requirement that I have of 300,000 or below. But I also like to look through the first page to see how much more demand there is. This one right here ranking in at 38,000. This one's at 724,000, a little bit above that 300,000. This one's 458,000. This one is 556,000. And we have this one right here, which is ranking really well at 115,000. So we see there are a handful of books here selling very well, which is telling me that there is demand for this type of book. And keep in mind, these KDP books are doing very well, even with stiff competition from other types of publishers, which is always a good sign. And that niche score right here, 83, well above the 50 that I'm looking for. So when all 3 of my requirements have been satisfied, it basically signals to me that there's a lot of potential here for profits and that this is going to be a good niche to look into and possibly make a book for. If we take a look at this book, this is called the Low Income Savings Challenge book, a simple money savings challenger tracker for women for ways to save $100, $150, and so on and so forth. We can see the #1 bestsellers badge right here, which is what we like to aim for with any of our books. Has a 4.5 out of 5 rating, mostly 5 stars right here, which is a very good sign. So whatever the interior looks like for this book, they're doing well because it's being received well and they're getting good reviews. So this is going to be a good book to look at, gain inspiration from, and also to replicate. The price of the book, $6.95, very typical for a logbook. And the size of this book is your typical logbook size at 6 by 9 inches, about 122 pages. And if we look at this BSR graph from Self-Publishing Titans, we can see how well it's been selling for the past 30 days. The lower it goes, the better it is, because that means the bestsellers rank is going down, which means more sales. Let's go back 90 days, 6 months, and then let's go 1 year. And you can see sales have been relatively stable. It has some parts of the year that do very, very well. Like right here near the end of the year and the beginning of the year does very well. And then you can see where it does a little bit better in these pockets right here. And if we go all time, well, you can see the book in general is selling very, very well ever since it was published. Now, since this doesn't have a sample right here, what we like to do is scroll down and see if there's any A+ content that they included. And yes, there is. So this one, let's save $200 in 30 days. And you can see just a bunch of numbers here and then a graphical element to help along with this objective. And so this one is an apple. And then they have all these dollar amounts that will amount to $200. And the customer's goal is to color this in or check it off so that they can complete this objective. And you can see this one is let's save $400 in 40 days. And then there are some more examples here. This is a very simple book to make. I'm going to show you how to get started creating this type of book, but here are more of the interiors. If we check out the customer ratings, well, in general, we can see that customers find the savings book great and fun. It allows customers to save small amounts regularly. Readers also mention the challenges are reachable on a small budget. And if we look at some of the photos here, we can see just the type of quality this book has. And you can see exactly what they're doing. They're just coloring it in. This one says, little disappointed. I bought this savings challenge book to help me save money, but after counting up all my hearts, it's only adding up to $980. So I guess that is one thing to make sure that when you are putting your money figures in here, to actually double check and verify that it does equal to whatever the goal is that you put up here. And with that bestsellers rank of 15,737, we can see this book makes about 17 sales per day, which is about 510 books per month. If we add that royalty calculator with all of its figures, about $31 per day, and just about $1,000 per month coming from this very, very simple type of logbook, which is always the goal when you publish these types of books. Because think about having dozens of these types of logbooks, all making a little bit of income. Well, that's all gonna add up at the end of every month. Now that we validated this niche and we know that there's potential for profits here, the next part is how to create these interiors. So let me show you how to get started. Now I'm here on Creative Fabrica and I found a KDP interior for a 2025 money savings challenge book, but it's specifically a Canva editable template. And so this is actually a great interior to have because not only can you edit it, this is not just something that you're gonna download from Creative Fabrica and then re-upload onto KDP and then possibly have to deal with that duplicate content. Now, the great thing about Creative Fabrica is they give you access to millions of graphics, fonts, and so much more. And they also give you full commercial and full print on demand usage, including KDP. And so basically anything that you find here, if you use it in your interiors, in your designs, you're gonna be good to go. And so for about $3.99 a month, which is billed yearly, it's about $47 per year. And it's gonna give you access to pretty much everything that they have. They even have their own AI art generator that I've featured on my channel before. And this is really one of those must-have tools for me for my KDP business. I've been using this for a couple years now. And without Creative Fabrica, I can tell you for a fact that I wouldn't be where I am today. Now, here is the file that I just downloaded. It gives you a JPG file as well as a PNG file if you just wanted to use this. But if you want the editable Canva file, you're gonna click right here and you're gonna click on this link right here, which will open up in Canva. And then you can use this template for your design and everything is editable. I can move things around. I can change the font if I want, and I can go through every single thing here, every page, and make edits. So that's exactly what you should do. So for example, you see these elements, well, you can easily swap these out and put something else in. So for example, let's swap it out, elements, and I'll just put money in here. And I typically like to use something that's black and white because, well, this is a black and white book. And so I'm just gonna go ahead and look for that. And I wanna use this one right here. So let's delete that and let's put it right here. Now, the other thing is we can also change this. You can make it different colors if you want. You could just make it all black, or you can just delete it if you wanna delete it. And also right here, we can go ahead and reposition it if we want. We can make it bigger and we can change the font. So that's one of the things that I would recommend is at least changing the fonts on these. Find something else, maybe like that. And then let's make this a little bit bigger and then change this as well to another type of handwriting. So maybe that one right there, and we can just put it to the side. And so as you can see, I just completely changed the look of it. So this is kind of what you want to do. And you can do this with every single page, a planner. Like I said, you can change the font. That's probably the easiest way to make edits to this type of interior. And then you have your emergency fund tracker. You can change these elements to something else if you want. Instead of this specific dollar bill, you could change it to something else like a piggy bank. You have your house fund tracker, the college fund tracker, a car fund tracker, vacation, Christmas. There's a lot of different types of trackers here. And here is the savings tracker right here. As you can see, the $1,000 savings tracker, just a bunch of tens. You could also change these numbers to other numbers, but make sure in the entirety this equals 1,000. Same thing with the 2,000, you can change these numbers around, 3,000, and so on and so forth. And then it includes some notes. Now, if you wanted to make your own page, a custom one from scratch, you can go ahead and create a new project and put in 6 by 9 inches as your size, create that design. And the first page, usually I like to put a belongs to page. You could do this savings challenge book belongs to, and then just resize it like that, put it in the middle, and then go to elements, get a line and just put it on the bottom here. And then you can also change the line weight. So I'm going to put it down to 2. And this is typically how I like to start out my books. The next page I leave blank, and then this is where I start the actual tracker. So for this one, let's save $100 in 30 days. So I'm just going to put a text and I'm going to just write it out. Saving $100 in 30 days. And I'll just put it somewhere at the top right now. Save $100 in 30 days. Let's change the font to something else. Let's do something like this. We're going to want a start date and then an end date. So let's add another text box. And this one will say start date. Put it right here. And then let's duplicate that end date. Put it over here. And then we're just going to put some lines. I'm going to put the line style down to 1. I'm just going to put it right on the bottom here and then copy this and then put it here as well. Change this to end. So we have something like this. So let's start by looking for, let's say, a piggy bank. Piggy bank. And then let's go ahead and use this one. And I want to flip it to this way. So all we have to do is put 30 of this on the page. And so I'm going to duplicate this right there and let's center it. And then now I'm gonna go ahead and duplicate this and then put this on the bottom here. And then we can also duplicate this and then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, one more. And there are 30 piggy banks. Now we just have to put numbers in every single one of them that equal up to 100. And so I'm not going to bore you with this, but let's just start with $10 here. Let's put it right there and then duplicate that. And then for the next one, you can do maybe $2. Make sure it's centered. And then the next one, duplicate that. This one can also be $2. Duplicate that. Let's say this one is $1. And so on and so forth. You get what I'm trying to do. Just make sure when you get to the end here that all of the numbers will equal $100. And what I would like to do is actually add a line on the bottom here and extend it to the other side and then duplicate this maybe 2 times like that, where we can have notes. Maybe I can put one more. And so I'm gonna just type in right here, paste that. So this is where we're gonna put the notes. And this is basically how you make this type of interior. And you just would make up a bunch of different objectives. You could do 150 in 15 days. You could do $200 in 30 days. You could do $1,000 in 90 days. You could do whatever you want. Just be creative with it until you have the amount of pages that you need, which is typically anywhere from, I would say, 70 to 120 pages. Really depends what you want to do, how you want to make this book. Now, when you're ready to download it, let's say you have all your pages done, all you need to do is hit share, download as a PDF print, all pages. And then if you're paying for Canva Pro, use CMYK. If not, and you're using the free version, use RGB and then hit download. Now, if you're looking for more KDP resources to help you along your journey, including keywords, interiors, and more, you can check out my Gumroad shop. The link is down in the description below. If you have any questions, let me know. And if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and turn on that notification bell, as well as follow me on all my socials at JeffSetLife. With that being said, thanks for watching. Bye for now.